My name is Sean Sullivan, and I'm the Director of Restaurants here at the Harborview Hotel on Martha's Vineyard. Over the last few years, we've had the great pleasure of having many students from the Serbia area come from Serbia universities, and it's been a delight to have this influx of culture that comes into our work environment. I found them to be just really, in most regards, very well educated, young and enthusiastic, and eager to be in the United States and have an experience on a small island here on the New England coastline of the United States, and then be able to venture out afterwards, pardon me, and see the rest of the world. So it's been a great summer this year, and we look forward to seeing you all next year. I think some of the most important things that one should be thinking about when entertaining the idea of coming to the United States is really to avoid the stereotypes, to avoid watching the movies of what it's like here, to really immerse oneself in one culture. You have to become part of it while you're here, to listen well, and really try to take in the environment. Things I would suggest is doing a lot of reading. I know English is not your first language, therefore I would get as much as I could and read out loud to develop confidence. I find a lot of the students that come from Serbia, amazing people inside, but they're stunted by the ability to feel that they can converse, and they can get that quality of taking care of a customer in English. That's frightening. So I think that those are the things I would recommend, especially in the second language, really working on getting firm control of the language and knowing as much as about the area as you can before you come. If I was going to, and I joke with a lot of the kids that come, if I was going to your country, I would be studying everything I could and know as much as I could, because it's very difficult to go to somewhere and be in a foreign place. I think lastly, one of the things I think you should seriously consider before saying yes and venturing across is there is a sense of detachment. You have to be. It's exciting sometimes to say, oh, I'm going to go away from home, and you've already had the university experience, and a lot of young people are looking to go to that next step. Sometimes there's a maturity level. This is a very beautiful place, but it's also a place that, like New York City, can have a lot of distractions. I think it's fun to come and have a good time, but I also think it's important that if you are considering a career in hotels or in guest services of some sort, you really need to take a serious approach to it. You really need to ask yourself, if I'm going to go, yes, I can have a good time, but am I going to make all that time pay off for me down the road?